In 1984, at Singapore, I joined my first ship as a deck cadet. And on joining the first day, the job was given to me was taking a sounding of all the tanks. There were almost 40 tanks on that ship: ballast tank, DB tanks, wing tanks, freshwater tanks, bilges. We had to go to the engine room, then up on the mast, and then forward in the four-peak tank, climbing up the ladder. A lot of time and efforts it was taking. And from there was a long voyage to Singapore to Los Angeles. So every day it was taking almost more than 1.5 hours of me for taking a sounding. The senior cadet on board, he told me, Rashpal, why are you wasting so much time? The soundings are same every day. Just take half today and half tomorrow. That's it. And you can just bullshit. What is the problem? Nothing is happening. So I liked his idea. I started doing that. So it was saving almost half the time for me. I was quite happy. Just uh, just 3 days before arriving Los Angeles, chief officer said, "Okay, we had a rough weather last night. Let's just go and check the lashing because this was a cargo ship. She was carrying all kind of steel plates and steel rolls. They were tied up with the wire ropes and bottle screws in the different twin decks. This ship had four twin decks. So we visited, and when we went the four-peak forward tank, forward hold, we went as we were going down in the by the ladder, and suddenly my foot stepped into a water, and I was shocked to see there was 3 meter water in the tank. All the cargo was submerged in the hold, and we came up to the second level and saw from top, and you could make out that water didn't come overnight. It was there for last 2 3 days because there were rust marks all over the cargo. And chief officer looked at me and said, I was a cadet that time. How can I trust you? How can I depend on you? How can I rely upon you? So we learn a lot of things during our training, during our all sort of workshops. We read all the books. Okay, this has to be done. This has to be done. This is our job. This is our planned monthly system. But the most important thing is when you are told to do something, you must understand what is the importance of doing that part, why it is so important. If somebody would have told me the importance of sounding, why it is so important, maybe I would have not made that mistake. I was told the sounding should be taken, but what is the importance of sounding? What is the purpose? Why it has to be taken? It was not told to me. So please do not forget to know and ask question why it has to be done. Thank you very much.